Hey folks, welcome to the middle of nowhere. We're standing here in the forest in Spain. With me is Steven and our beautiful model Julia. And well, we have to talk, or Steven, you have to talk about a very underestimated side,
Right.
a coating of the sun bouncer. It's here, it is the white coating. There are several reasons why the white coating really is perfect to use in a lot of situations, but in fact it's underestimated because a lot of photographers don't even know the advantages. So
Right,
Steven,
right.
what are the advantages of the white coating?
Well, if you look at the situation behind us, for example, we have a very romantic situation with a lot of backlight coming from the low sun. And if we use the silver side of the sun bounce, it'll reflect so much light back into her face, it would totally destroy the whole feeling of the picture.
So Steven, you're talking about the balances of light. You have
Yes.
here the situation where the background is so much stronger than the actual front of the model, and you want to keep that disbalance.
I want to keep it, but the problem is she doesn't have quite enough light coming to her in the front, so I have to fill her up somehow in the front.
You're talking about the little difference.
The little difference. Yeah.
Okay. White coating. How is the light being reflected of the white coating? Can
Well,
you just characterize
Sure.
the lighting?
The lighting is very diffuse. It reflects off this white coating very, very softly, and it isn't as strong, of course, as the silver side. So you can get really close to the model and get a really soft touch-up.
Well, let's have a try
Yeah, all
with
right.
our model. I'd
Okay.
say I'm going to Julia and
First we'll make a picture without any filling.
okay. And now you have to tell me I have to get as close as possible without harming or coming in your way. Is this okay?
Yeah, it's a bit in my way.
Okay, this way?
A little bit more away from, yeah, good. Okay, and now try the silver side just so we can show the difference.
Okay, I'll just do it this way.
Yeah,
It'll be enough for now.
all right, thank you. I have to stop down a bit or take a faster shutter speed because that was a lot of light.
I guess the silver side does in fact look more artificial than the white side.
It doesn't look as natural anymore. You can tell because the sun is, you can tell that the sun's coming from the back of the model, and then when you see all this light coming from the front, you know that it's not quite a natural kind of situation. So
You see the reflection.
you see the reflection very strongly.
Okay, that is cool. That is really easy to see.
Yeah.
And one point, have you seen how I positioned the sun bouncer? I used the white side in this position. The problem is I always tell other photographers that never ever bring light from the bottom. Always use a top position to imitate the natural sunlight. Why is, in this case, that is no problem at all. The solution is very simple because it's not a key light, it's a fill light. You don't even see that light really a lot. It's just there to fill up the shadows,
Just a
and
small
it's not
touch-up.
acting as a light source. So
Right.
you don't have a problem with the position.
Yeah.
Steven,
Yeah.
what kind of settings on the camera did you use?
Well, I overexposed a little.
Okay.
I was using an f-stop of 2.0 with my lens with 135 millimeters.
That's a really
And
good lens.
yeah.
Could you do it with a 50 millimeter? I'd say 1.8.
Sure, I'd have to get a bit closer and it would have a different feel, but you could do it.
Okay.
And my shutter speed was 1/3200th of a second.
That is really a lot of light.
Martin, one
Yes.
other thing.
Yeah.
If you look, the sun is directly behind the model, so if she goes around, goes like this with her dress, on both sides she gets light, and we're directly in front of her, so we're all in one line.
That's a good tip.
Yeah.
We are on one axis with the sun, the
Right.
model, and your camera, and therefore both sides get. Oh, that's a cool tip.
Yeah. So guys, remember that these sun bounces have two sides, and both sides you can really use well, just depending on what kind of situation you're in. And just about any sun bounce you buy has this white side to it. So that's my tip for you.